And the fact that some of us were in the other part of the settlement while some of us were out here having our discussion shows us very obviously how much we are responsible for making knowledge unifying, not disunifying. For making knowledge that brings us together, not knowledge that creates hierarchies. So that is what we've been doing today. Another thing I wanted to say is how much joy I feel when I have the opportunity to visit Abashali settlements and communities. And there's always, always, always music. Sometimes there's competitive young people dancing. Other times there are other things, including the two dramatic presentations we saw yesterday and today. And the centrality of culture work cannot be underestimated. It is part of how we make ourselves free. I was talking to you earlier about the PAIGC in Guinea-Bissau, and I will use 2 of my 5 minutes to share with you that one of my now dear comrades, who's from Guinea-Bissau, who was born 6 weeks after me, not this one, a different one, 6 weeks after me in 1950 in a small village in the north of Guinea-Bissau, ran away from home when he was 13 to join the revolution he had heard about. He got to where there was a cadre, there was activity going on around with guns and bullets and terrible things. And he said to the cadre, "I'm young, I'm strong, teach me how to shoot and I will go fight." And they said to him, "What else do you know? What else do you know how to do?" He, at the time, was one of only 1/2 of 1% of all people in Guinea-Bissau who could read and write Portuguese. The only 1/2, a tiny number. And they said to him, "You're not going to fight, you're going to teach people to read when they come on furlough from the war or when they come wounded and need some medical attention." So he did that for 6 years, 5 years. Then he came of age and he went to the cadre and said, "Okay, I've been teaching people to read and I've been working with the medics, healing people who are hurt in the struggle. Should I go to medical school now?" And they said, "No. You are good at telling stories. You are going to become a filmmaker." So they sent him and 3 of his young comrades all the way to Havana, which was a very complicated thing to do then, where he spent 3 years learning everything there was to know about films, and then came back to Guinea-Bissau, where the revolution was still going on, to participate culturally in the revolution. Not to document it, but to tell stories that were meaningful to the people, that the people would derive strength from to carry on. I derive strength from everyone here, and I feel hope when ordinarily in my life I don't, thanks to our solidarity and community that Craig and I have been able to experience here in these last 2 days. I hope I'll be able to come back, but whether or not I can come back, a luta continua. Thank you.